on this issue of youth employment, and you'd mentioned that the more youth wanting to work with the UN. What about this issue of unpaid interns? Not necessarily those from very affluent backgrounds that want to, that are just come to the UN for a time, but kids from youth from the developing world that would like to work with the UN but are unable to live in New York or Geneva for a time. Are there any moves afoot to try to address this issue for youth from the developing world? Thanks.
The issue of unpaid internship. I participate in some events with internship groups, and there are some discussions. There are also discussions with the different colleagues in the UN system with the different internship group. I think there's an ongoing discussion with the different internship groups. I have responded to every invitation given me to join interns in their discussion about different modalities for internships. And I think there is a discussion there. I think there's an openness to discuss how the UN could also best engage and discuss also the expectations, because I think the payments is an important element that is being discussed, but I think it's fair also to discuss the package of internships that is offered at the UN and other international organizations. I think some of these intern groups are also following in different regional international organizations. But we started that conversation in the last quarter of 2015. I could only imagine that this will continue in 2016. I'm very open to keep the discussion open, and I even made a commitment to make sure that with these groups I link them with the right colleagues at the UN system who also, I'm not the expert in human resources issues, as you know, but at least the principle of having youth groups asking for something, or they want to meet with the right officials at the UN, I'm committed to facilitate that.